what's going on YouTube? Today I'm coming at you guys with another build video, and this time I'm going to show y'all two effective range builds that about anybody can use. By the way, if you guys are looking for good attack builds, go check out my last build video. The link should be on the screen at the top. Anyways, let's get into this video, man. So here goes the first build. Oh yeah, mind you, these are non-DLC builds and every part of the build is unlockable within the game. So if you don't got like DLC at all, it's all good. So anyways, back to the build. So for the weapon, we got a Kusanagi sword because it's probably the best free range weapon I'm sure everybody has already. And if you, for some reason, if you don't have it, you can purchase it from the item shop. Then the ninja tool will be the Demon Wind Shuriken, which I think is the best range ninja tool just because it's so lethal, literally. Now for the skills, first we got Power in Spades, second Out of Thin Air, and lastly Unbending Will. For the ninjutsus, it's gonna be Lightning Shuriken Net, second Fireball Jutsu, and then for substitution it's gonna be Clay Clone, and finally for the secret technique, Giant Flame Bombs. So to break it down, this build is really good for minimal contact with your opponents while being able to inflict large damage at the same time. The Kusanagi deals enough damage to keep your opponent away in case they get close. The Demon Wind Shuriken is able to cause damage while tracking your enemy with multiple hits. And it has a very fast cooldown time, so like you're gonna be blessed the whole time. For the skills, Power in Spades is ideal because it boosts your ninjutsu damage, which is perfect since you're gonna use ninjutsu like 90% of the time. The Out of Thin Air skill allows you to recover more often using substitution with a faster cooldown rate if you ever fall vulnerable to your opponent's attacks. And finally, the Unbending Will skill greatly reduces your ninjutsu cooldown rate when you're close to dying, which allows you more opportunities to damage your opponents. Now the reasons for these ninjutsus is that the Lightning Shuriken Net is basically like Sasuke's Chidori spear attack, you know, like the little straight lightning spear attack. That's basically what it is, and it has great range and can paralyze like multiple targets within a straight line for a couple of seconds. One thing I love doing with this move, like comboing with this move, is using the Demon Wind Shuriken right after paralyzing them because they become vulnerable and they can be hit by it like multiple times, decreasing their health by a ton because the Demon Wind Shuriken that can do a lot of hits. If it hits the target right, they'll get hit by it like a good 6-7 times maybe, or almost 10 times. It's pretty OP. Then the Fireball Jutsu is just great because it's quick and has a great impact on the enemy, especially if they get close to you. It's a good escape move as well. The Clay Clone is pretty self-explanatory. It explodes and damages the enemy after you substitute. And finally, the secret technique, which is the Giant Flame Bombs, which is really effective. Although you have to use it close range, it's really good because you can catch multiple opponents off guard with it. Sometimes they won't even expect that you're using it. They'll probably think you're using like a regular ninjutsu or something. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this build. Now let's get on to the next one. So here we got build number 2, which turns out to be just as good, except with some health bonuses to it. So first off, the weapon and ninja tool will be the same as the last build, which is the Kusanagi and Demon Wind Shuriken, for the same reasons pretty much. For the skills, top will be Power in Spades again. The bottom will be Unparalleled Courage. Now I know the skill is exclusive, but if you don't have it, you can always equip the skills which have the individual perks to it. So basically what I mean is that this skill increases maximum health and reduces ninja tool cooldown, which is like a 2-in-1 bonus, if that makes sense. If you don't have it, you can equip the skills that has either perk, like Robust Fighter, which just boosts your max health, or Armed and Dangerous, which just reduces ninja tool cooldown. It won't make a huge difference if you don't have Unparalleled Courage, as long as you equip one of those individual skills. Then the last skill will be Battle Harden. Now onto the ninjutsu, we got Chidori, Detonating Clay, Twin Birds, Water Clone, and C4 Karura for the secret technique. So now to break this build down, this build, like I said, is just as good as the first one, but this one has a bit more of an offensive touch with health bonuses to it as well. I'm mainly referring to the ninjutsu selection when I say offensive because of the total impact it can have. Now going over the skills, again, power and spades increases ninjutsu damage, unparalleled courage increases max health, and reduces ninja to a cooldown, which is great since the demon one shuriken has a fast cooldown time already. This skill does reduce recovery ninjutsu effectiveness, but the good news is you don't have recovery ninjutsu anyways. For the third skill, battle harden will refill your health after you defeat an enemy. Like, who doesn't want a little health back, you know? So finally, onto the ninjutsu, we got Chidori, a really fast and great move to paralyze your enemy and deal some damage as well. It's like the Rasengan, same concept. It's like a quick move with a pretty good impact as well. The detonating twin birds are really good, especially when trying to distance yourself from the opponent, and they can get hit twice by the explosions, almost like 2 fireballs, and deals good damage. The water clone substitution is good because it lowers your enemy's defense if they get hit, allowing you to finish them off faster using your ninjutsu. And then finally, the C4 Karura is ideal when like multiple opponents are trying to clobber you in one spot, because it will explode, giving you like multiple knockouts. So that'll do it for these range builds. Try them for yourselves and let me know if it works out for you. Like, I've been experimenting with these builds, and then these are like 2 of the builds that like really stood out to me. As usual, if you guys enjoyed or learned anything from this video, please hit that like button and sub button, and comment what build role you guys usually rock with. Thank you guys for all the support so far on this channel, because it really pushes me to continue uploading these bangers and content for you guys. With all that said, it's your boy Grxnd, and I'll see you guys in the next one.